you play me like a clown, just a fool, bitch. So just step back. I'm mad that when I come down strapped, I thought you was my piece, but you play me out now. I'm mad as hell and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Revolution machine, what people say they
That's a banana report. No. Mikey said, I'll take it. Say it again. Okay. Go. You can't. Don't understand. Put your hands on the fence. Stop it again. I can't be. You ever whiz on your left and your left? The other way. But anyway.
Howdy, y'all.
What's up? 2 what's ups? No? All right.
Hello, welcome to the Ignorance is No Excuse podcast. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Howdy. What's crapping?
Gotta have like 3-1 where one person go, hey, you know, like whatever that was back that show. And then somebody
hey.
Somebody else can go, all right. You know, everybody can imitate.
All right.
You know? Because I'm not interested in my own voice.
Sure you are.
Everybody makes me sound nasally. I don't know what's up. I don't hear it that way. Till I hear it that way.
Now I talk like this.
Well, anyway. So it's having a
new song.
A new song.
We got a new song.
Yeah,
we always got a new song.
A new version, right?
Probably.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
I don't know what song this is.
The wheelchair song. It's a different version of the wheelchair song.
A different version of the same wheelchair song.
Yeah. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Step is a wall.
Step is a wall. Step is a wall.
Step is a wall.
Step is a wall.
Step is a wall.
Step is a wall. Step is a wall. Step is a wall. Step is a wall.
Step is a wall. Step is a wall.
Step is a wall. Step is a wall.
I'm not moving my lips. It's not A. I don't know who the hell it is.
Ah, the producer.
Producer.
I can't say.
Hit the
Peace.
dump button.
Seriously.
Hey guys.
Howdy.
Yay.
Welcome.
Thank you. How goes it?
Pretty good.
Every day. Thanks, Sue.
Everybody's echoing.
Yeah.
Echo.
Everybody has to mute.
Okay.
All right.
This is the
Mayor Davis, we need a light on Avenue C.
people can feel safe crossing the streets.
Gary, get Bungo light.
Yeah, sure. Light for the bomb.
Big bong. Big bong.
Boom, big bong. Boom, big bong.
Big bong. Big bong.
Hey, ho, ho. That ugly step has got to go. Hey, ho, ho. Your wheelchair access really blows. Hey, ho, ho. That ugly step has got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. I can't buy beans, I can't buy potatoes, I can't buy greens, I can't buy tomatoes. A step is a wall, a step is a wall. I can't buy lambs, I can't buy hogs, I can't buy rams, I can't buy dogs. A step is a wall, a step is a wall. I can't buy chicken, I can't buy socks, I can't buy whiskey, can't buy Crocs. A step is a wall, a step is a wall. I can't buy swishers, I can't buy sweets, I can't buy chips or my energy drinks. A step is a wall, a step is a wall. Hey, ho, ho, that ugly step has got to go. Hey, ho, ho, your wheelchair access really blows. Hey, ho, ho, that ugly step has got to go. It's got to go, it's got to go, it's got to go, it's got to go. Can't buy yogurt, can't buy smokes, can't buy mustard, can't buy cokes. A step is a wall, a step is a wall. Can't buy Snickers, I can't buy Faygo, can't buy strings, I can't buy mayo. A step is a wall, a step is a wall. Can't buy beer, can't buy cheese, can't buy munchies or green teas. A step is a wall, a step is a wall. Can't buy soap, I can't buy rags, I can't buy Jimmy's and I can't buy bags. A step is a wall, a step is a wall. Hey, ho, ho, that ugly step has got to go. Hey, ho, ho, your wheelchair access really blows. Hey, ho, ho, that ugly step has got to go. It's got to go, it's got to go, it's got to go, it's got to go.
Wheelchairs home, dear.
Keep your wheelchairs home. Keep your wheelchairs home.
Keep your cancer home, dear.
Keep your cancer home. Keep your cancer home.
Keep your wheelchairs home, dear. Keep your wheelchairs home, dear.
Keep your wheelchairs home. Keep your wheelchairs home.
Keep your cancer home, dear.
Keep your cancer home.
Keep your cancer home. Keep your wheelchairs home, dear.
Keep your wheelchairs home.
Keep your wheelchairs home.
What the heck was that, Johnny? I don't even know what that is. What kind of music is that? What is that? Keep your wheelchairs home. Keep your wheelchairs home. Y'all can unmute.
Lefty, could you check to see
Yeah.
if Wolf is in the audience?
Can you all hear me?
I hear you.
I'm trying to unmute.
I hear you.
Keep your wheelchairs home. Keep your cancer home.
So can you
So-
update us on the assault?
I'm sorry. You
Did
guys
you get any
muted.
pepper?
Can he answer my question first? Lefty, can you check to see
Yes.
if Wolf is in our audience?
I don't see him here yet.
Okay. I sent him a text. I sent him a message on his account. And he was on an hour ago, so I don't know if I hope he didn't get confused with the time. He's been on before. All right, whatever. We'll wait.
We shall wait.
We have a jingle for him too.
That's
I'll play it. Time is
Is
ready.
it a wolf?
a jingle. Ding ding.
Okay, so do we have an update?
Okay, wait. I had
Oh.
another question I was trying to ask him, and then he put the music
Oh,
on.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay, listen, Lefty, this is to you. Now, you know about my building, me complaining about no wheelchair access, right? So I went downstairs and I asked them, what's the deal? How do wheelchairs get in here? So they said through the front door. I said they can't get in the front door. I can't even get in the front door. So then I was told that now if you could picture my building looks like the Pentagon. It's got over 300 units in it. Okay. On the side street, it's called Zabriskie Street. That's where the old Bergen County Police Department used to be. So that's where all the deliveries come in. The trash gets removed out those doors.
A service
That's it.
entrance.
And it also goes into our garage, which is 2 levels, which I'm on the 2nd level. So when I said I can't, I made the comment about not being able to get in the front door myself sometimes if I'm carrying something. So they said, well, they can go around to Zabriskie Street. Okay, we're talking at 1 block away. And they can come in through the delivery entrance because that's ramped. Yeah, it's ramped. But it puts them in the middle of the garage. And the garage is, it's a shitty, 2-story communal garage. It's not, there's traffic coming in and out. People drive like assholes in there. They would have to go all the way across the garage to find an elevator. That's not even feasible. It's not even plausible.
Or human.
Anything more. I didn't say
Or
anything more
human.
because I said, okay, I'll have to check with the,
What is
with
the
the,
address?
my address is 2 Kinderkamack Road in Hackensack. It's called the Jefferson.
Have you threatened them that if
No, I'm not threatening them. I got to live here.
yeah,
not threatening.
just go to the ADA. And
I
see
would
what-
love Lefty to come here.
Yeah, you could then,
Road trip.
you'd be the good cop and he'd be the bad cop, and
Mhm.
he could have his say, and then you could say, look, I can't control what he says, but he's got a point. I mean,
Yeah, and I got to live
Yeah.
here, and I have a family member with a wheelchair. I could end
You
up
could
with a
do an
wheelchair.
I&E tour.
but you do live there, so I see the
conflict. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, this came last week. It's for you.
Or I can, of course, write them. Well, I had a package stolen out of the package delivery room downstairs this past Christmas, and I had to actually threaten them with filing charges because it's a federal crime to accept someone else's mail, and then it gets stolen, and you don't want to tell me who stole it, and you don't want to do anything about it either.
And I'm sure there's cameras.
and
Yes.
Yes. And it took 2 months. Yeah. And they wouldn't tell me who it was that took my package either, which I didn't really give a shit. I just wanted either give me back my money or give me my package.
Mm-hmm.
Either or. Okay. There's the front of the building. So you see where those 4 glass windows are, right?
Yeah.
That's the door to get in. Now if you were in a wheelchair, you would have to literally get up out of the wheelchair and
There's
try
a curve.
pull one of those doors are heavy, pull one of those doors open. Then you're in the vestibule, and then you have to have a phone with the code to get you in. And if no one is at the concierge desk, you may not get in.
Oh, there's my window.
I knew it was there.
It's unbelievable. And it looks like there's a step there. It doesn't look like it's handicap accessible. It also
No, there's no step. There's no step.
but there's also no blind people. You know how they have those access where the red
Yeah.
Mats.
there's
Call it-
nothing like
they're-
that.
I don't
Nothing.
know.
They're called
Yeah.
truncated dome pads.
Thank you.
No.
I'll never
We have
remember.
we have a street light right outside that has the, but that's the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where the street light is, what you're showing right now.
Uh-huh.
And those are the garage doors. Yeah, that's for the street. It's not for the building.
Now I know why I have mine blocked on Google.
Yeah,
You can't do that with my house. It just shows up as this house is not here.
Yeah, I found that amazing how much you could see on a Google Earth thing,
Oh yeah.
and when I found out where I was sitting in the house I was at in Tom's River, when I first oh look, there's the plot. Oh look, I'm right in the corner.
look, there's me.
Actually it's cantilevered over a little, so
Uh-huh.
it looked like I was partially outside, but it was the upstairs floor plan, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it was a little bit different. But that just
Mhm.
could look back and see what vehicle I had.
Well, yeah, they're funny you say that. The old Google Maps, before they would blur out people's license plates and people standing there was my neighbor's house had a picture of him and his other friend. They were out there with beers like this as the Google truck
Really?
went by. Yeah, and when you'd zoom in on their house, you'd see their car out there and the two of them with beers in their hands.
Wow.
And that stays for years.
Yeah, that's why I said until they started blurring that shit out. That was the picture of his house and put
Yeah.
a beer out front.
They have things you see on, that they did have. I mean, on YouTube, sometimes there's some snippets of things that might not be available actually now,
Yeah.
like the ones that
Yeah.
were
Where
where they
people
did.
tell you, look at this real fast before they get rid of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, there was one time the Sears catalog in 1971, I think it was 70 or 71.
I love
Oh
you,
yeah,
John.
They had
I remember that issue.
they had
can't stand that.
a men's underwear display, I guess, well, one wasn't invented enough, and he's kind of hanging out, And but they'd already sent out a couple 100,000, and it became quite a collector's item.
I bet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
The
mean,
original Sears and Roebuck building is about a mile down the road from me.
Oh
It's in
wow.
Hackensack.
The last one.
I mean, a little prank or something. A good one was a guy, baseball photo day, and I think he wrote "fuck" or something on the end of the guy's bat. Because how you gonna pose? I'm gonna be like this, holding a bat like this.
Mhm.
So he did that and figured he'd be called back, that we can't use this, and it made it all the way through into print, and that's a valuable baseball card.
I'm going to try to call this guy. All right. So does anybody have should I just call the city?
No, I would reach out to the ADA.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to do with the Sheraton.
Okay. All right.
We'll have a class action suit going on.
How many steps
No,
is it? Is it?
But this building is not quite, I think this building is 3 years old, so there's no grandfather clause or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They can't even, try that one. And you want people to come in through the garbage room? Really?
Yeah, that's impressive,
That would be my favorite door to go in.
Well, you are Johnny Trash.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
No, he's Johnny Stash.
All right.
Those
this
are
is
the
what
real
I'm
earth of
saying.
the people.
Listen, some of the business cards are starting to come in, but Johnny, yours says your last name, okay, and you have that WhatsApp on there too. When
have
I
WhatsApp?
asked for everybody's phone number and email, remember, through the thread that we have,
I have WhatsApp.
I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
know what it did? It probably what it did? It probably automated it when you put the number in.
Didn't do it to anybody else though.
Huh.
Just
Okay.
Lefty and Johnny.
Huh.
Oh,
I have
maybe because
WhatsApp.
it
I know
maybe.
what that is.
Well, that's probably why it came up as that because you use that app also.
No, I don't use it. My granddaughter only uses it when she wants to get in touch with me from Seattle.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You have it on your phone, so it
But
came
I
up
don't
like
do
that.
this on my phone. This is on my laptop. They're separate. I don't have any Gmail on my phone. I don't do that.
That's smart.
I don't know then.
It's weird.
Sure.
Well, anyway,
No worries.
WhatsApp is a encrypted what do we want to call it? Platform, communication platform,
Yeah.
so that no one can see what your exchange is. So my granddaughter and I use it because she's 13, and that's what 13-year-olds do.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care if anybody sees what I have to say because
You want them to.
well,
They
I
have a lot of apps like that. They have Signal. They have that WhatsApp. They have a couple.
That's
other
right,
ones.
Signal too. Yeah.
Hmm.
So okay.
I have
So
Signal.
Johnny, I'm going to remove. I haven't gotten your card yet, so I'm going to remove it off your card.
Okay.
Okay. I could change the name too, if you'd rather it say Johnny Stash.
That's
As
fine
long as
too.
I'm doing that.
That's fine.
You want to do that?
Yeah, man. Why not?
This way, people. What I think is this way, people know who you are. Yeah, when they come on the podcast, they see Johnny Stash.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I just think the sound of Johnny Stash. It just sounds like that 1940s gumshoe stuff, you know.
Mhm.
And then I call it Johnny Stash. It just has the right ring, you know. Imagine that being an NFL quarterback.
Mhm.
They landed him, Johnny Stash. That's a quarterback's name. I mean, it has that ring. Right? It's just me.
You missed your calling, Johnny Stash.
I played basketball, not football.
Really.
Yeah.
I found I was rather athletic, and I found basketball to be the hardest sport to play. That was what I was not. It takes some incredible agility to be a good basketball player. And I don't know. I was great at baseball, couldn't play. I played good enough being a freshman basketball team. That's where everybody sucks, you know. So,
I was on the ping pong team.
Nice. Were you a ping pong team champion?
No, but you know, I like.
I was on the inciting a riot team.
well,
yeah.
And you would understand what
Not surprised.
What I said. There's a commercial ping pong, and it's a lady. She's 53, and this guy's mother, and they're boom. Whoa, your mom played. It's a ping pong thing, and they showed an overhead shot of a back and forth, right over the center line, perfectly perpendicular, nothing angled. And I thought, I've never seen anybody play ping pong right over the middle like that. I mean, I know it's only a commercial, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nonetheless, it's on all the time, and it's probably nationwide, you know, and it just says, you know.
Oh, I don't see those. I see all the, starving pet commercials.
Sarah McLachlan commercial.
Oh God, yeah. And now it's Eric McCauley, and they need $30,000. Well, you got a lot more money than I do. Just give it to them,
I never have that problem
Hey,
with my TV shows.
Why? Let's hear it.
Because mine are usually in paperback form and they don't have commercials.
There you go. Okay, we are rolling weed. Well, not yet. We're grinding it.
Hey, Wolf, it's Sue from Sativa Cross. I am waiting for you to join us. I sent you the link on your message, and also I think I sent it through text also. Okay. If you have a problem, you have my number. You can call me back. Okay. Bye-bye.
Got stood up.
No, he came on an hour ago because I could see when he was on. So I don't know. He's not one to stand us up, really, right, Jim? Like, you know him. He loves to talk, and he's like really, really
Is he on the
what's
West
the right-
Coast or is he?
He's on the West
mountain?
Coast.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
Wolf is like he's
radical.
He fits right in right
Yeah.
away, you know.
Yeah.
He,
He's
and
been- He
yeah, I
spent
like him
15
a- I
years
like
in
him a lot.
prison. Like, he's
Yeah.
got a lot to say.
He's got a good story behind.
so if for some reason, I came. Well, Kathy's here, so she can vouch for everything I say now. See, that's some of the stuff. It's Jim's probably no.
Oh, when I wave, Kathy, it's for
No,
you.
I forgot. I got mixed up on what day it was. I wasn't going to be here today. I thought it was Wednesday, and I made my plans, and I'm doing this tomorrow, Thursday. It's not today's Thursday. No. So I was just coming in from what I had to do again. I mean, only I wasn't driving across state. I was just coming in from the back porch real quick.
And I did the same thing this morning at the gym. I thought it was Wednesday.
Yeah, see, it's going around.
I thought it was Wednesday too.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Maybe
I wish
Walt
it was
thinks it's
Wednesday.
Wednesday. That'd be
Hey,
like
what do we
really.
make Can we make Kathy an honorary member?
Oh,
Can we do that, Lefty?
Got to pay the dues.
Oh,
Not if she's honorary.
honorary membership doesn't come cheap, though.
Well, what about a couple membership at a discounted
Oh, yeah.
rate?
No,
Oh,
he's the president.
Along those lines, again, with my witness right
He's not
here,
only the client, he's
Lefty,
the president.
I finally had my money, Lefty. I had it with me. I had it with me at the podcast the entire day on 420. That was like finally.
I heard that before.
Right. That's why Kathy.
Man, I had that money for
No.
you, but you weren't there.
I was, it was like, and thing is, I save all my text messages. I'm not sure he ever texted me the address that I wanted to mail a check. Although I can't write one, Kathy can write one out. So between the two of us, we're a whole person. And I could have got you a check, but we can't do Venmo or PayPal or, yada yada about it. Doesn't matter. I can't do it, And but then
That's not a bad idea, though.
Do you take
We
fourth party checks?
Do we want to set up an account like that? That's not a bad idea.
What?
Like a PayPal or Venmo. Because if we start,
We had one, but it got shut down.
Wait a minute. We have a bank account, correct?
We have a Lefty
treasurer.
account.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
we
we
gotta
have a
raise
bank
the-
account, depending on the bank, most of them take Zelle
Yeah,
and it's free.
Zelle. I have Zelle.
Yeah, I have Zelle too. I have Chase as my bank.
I have PNC. No, I have TD.
Okay, yeah.
I have PD and I have PayPal.
I haven't had a bank account for 2 decades.
It's
I'm
okay.
with you, Jim.
Everything that I have, I own. I don't owe payments. Yeah, there you go. I can't. I'd flash mine, but Kathy can see where I keep it, so I can't do that.
I know where you keep it.
There are no secrets.
Yeah, I don't make.
No secrets in that house.
Nope.
Yeah, the
But
rare.
that's good. This way, when you lose something because you put it in a safe place, you got backup.
Yeah,
I don't have that. It's gone.
something happens sometimes to just change a feeling on a day when it was a long day, and I had to go to Lowe's, and I couldn't find screens that you might put up on the inside of a gable vent to keep critters from getting in. And it was taking forever, but I didn't care. I love being in Lowe's or Home Depot. Things fascinate me. I know nothing about. There's always something, new. And then
You're a man. It's a
Lady
man
that
thing.
lady that was helping us out and talking with Kathy, the one there, she saw me and said, "Oh, can I help you with something? Can I help you find something?" And it took a while, but turns out she's the one that you would get at for the store. She can walk the whole store. She knows it all. She's one of the 3 people there that other employees would go to. So anyway, you're familiar with I don't know how she found out I call Kathy my better 2/3, but she says, "Oh, I like the way you call your wife your better 2/3." Well, I didn't correct her and say she's not my wife, but I explained it's not a bestowment. That means, hey, I could use
You're
another,
living in
I
sin.
could use another coffee, my better 2/3. You know, it could be a better half. You know, that's still better, but I go the other way because because that works. And but on the way, she said something that because I knew a lot about I was unfamiliar with the store, and she was wondering, so what do you do? I said, well, I'm retired by the pandemic, but I used to be a carpenter. I said, oh, and I forget exactly what she said, but for some reason it was an easy segue, and I rarely do it in a situation like that. Well, if I was going to tell you any more about me, and it's like I always tell people, just Google search Jim Miller medical marijuana New Jersey. So I did, and swear to God, she stopped and she's like, I did you used to give talks about medical marijuana a couple decades ago anywhere in Central Jersey? And I'm like,
Decades.
So the quickest thing for me to do was, I take out my phone, hit YouTube, it comes right up, the 98 footage of me getting arrested with Cheryl. So starts out, she's saying Cheryl and all that, and then it shows me full face. And the thing is, I was much younger then. And I know how much younger I was. Add 10 years, I was way younger, and every time I've ever showed that to somebody where it's just fun, it comes up at a thing about, cannabis. And they always do this when they look at the phone and they'll go like, now they're looking at it. So I give it to them to look at it. And then they look up at me and look down, look up at me and look down. And I know they're looking at that full-faced me, So when she said it, instead of looking up and going, holy shit, look how, you look old now or whatever, she said, that was you. Yes. Yeah, I saw you. So that was back when she would have recognized me anyway. So instead of thinking, wow, you look old now compared to then, that's how she remembered me, and that reminded her that. So she had came in somewhere that neither of us knew exactly which it was, and had already heard me speak a couple decades ago. Okay, that happens about once every year and a half. So
But that's a good thing. You've made an impact.
Yeah, a once in
You made a difference.
year and a half, but it is
Did
fun.
you get what you needed though?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, she's like really great.
Yeah.
Actually, she stayed on the job. It wasn't that. It should have been here. Could have been there, and she kind of knew where it was, but not what it was called. And so I'm gonna. I kidding around said, "Hey, where do you vote for Employee of the Month? I want to vote for you." And it turns out you can actually take your receipt and it says customer feedback. Because yeah, just write my name and back. She has a name. I forget names. Allison. Now, Allison, you might think, how memorable could that be? I mean, for what reason? How many fans? All is on. Allison's
on.
ALLISON. Allison. I can't even say all is on.
Mama lift the stand
Yeah,
with
I think
me.
it's
You good over there?
What do you say? Everything's on the table? Yeah. All is on Allison's table. And then it would write out all is on table.
Oh, there's the ice cream truck.
You want to get that phone off there, please? I'm on a podcast. She's just sitting here alone. I would hate to live with me.
You remember that when Eddie Murphy was like in his younger days, and he did one of his first skits, and he did.
I remember them all.
I got my ice cream.
Oh, that was a great one.
Which one?
Yeah, that was good.
It was Raw, or what was the other one he did? There were two that he did. That
I didn't hear the first one. Let me get my headphones on now. I take them off so Kathy can hear. Yeah, which was this on Saturday Night Live?
No.
Let me put my glasses on to hear that.
It was it was one of his first stand-ups, and he did
what did he do?
He was being a kid. So the ice cream man came, and he did like this whole little dance, I got my ice cream and you can have any. You're on
Yeah.
welfare.
Yeah.
And it was just,
But would you remember? I don't know how many specials he did, but it wasn't.
Hey man,
the one,
I'm on welfare. Easy.
What was it? One of his first?
I've been on
Yes.
welfare.
And it was stand up. It wasn't anything
It was a
other
stand-up.
than.
He wasn't wearing like a red.
I don't know what he was wearing.
One of them was like a red leather suit.
Yeah, that was Delirious or something.
Yeah,
Delirious.
he was
That's
wearing
the other one.
the Michael
Delirious.
Jackson jacket.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the other one he did. It was Delirious and Raw.
Loses it sometimes. Dixie, her last name's Wrecked.
Last name is what?
Wrecked.
Well, Dixie Wrecked, please come back to electronics, please. Dixie Wrecked, please come back to electronics.
Perfect.
What's up with this producer today?
Who's your aunt?
Anita, can you call out for her? Because
Anita.
I've been here for about 10 minutes waiting for her.
Yeah, $10 extra per tire, but
Hand job.
free flat repairs.
Hand job.
Banjo?
Yeah.
Attention customers, Anita hand job? Your
Buffering.
automotive, Anita, your needed automotive.
Ma'am, so I can't find my sister. Is there by chance you can call for her real quick?
Yes, I can. What's your name?
Her last name's Peter.
What is
Her
it?
last name's Peter.
Peter. What's her first name?
Leona.
Leona.
Yep.
Peter.
Yep.
How old is she?
She's 10.
10.
Yeah.
Attention Walmart customers. Leona Peters return to electronics. Is it Peters?
Yeah, Peter's.
Leona Peters to electronics, please.
All right, cool. Supposed to meet my brother here about 10 minutes ago. Could you call for him real quick?
Over the intercom?
Yes, sir.
What's your mom's name?
No, it's my brother.
What's your brother's name?
His last name's Sider. His first name's Dickon.
Mr. Dickon Sider, please return to all mode.
That was my friend's band's CD, Dick Insider.
Was it really?
Great. It was a great album. Yeah, I can go get it. Want to listen to it?
Well, I like the name of I forget names. What's Justin's name? The Stiff Joints, because they're older
Oh,
guys.
yeah, the stiff joints. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's his name? Justin.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember his last name all of a sudden for some reason.
Egghart?
Yeah, Escher.
Edgehart.
I've known him forever. Yeah, you know.
Mhm, me too. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we used to call him token Republican because he was he was a great bridge, at the time,
Yeah.
And it was funny because he's at times he's really smart, but he's really altruistic with, I don't know, almost the kind of innocence that you get bitch slapped a lot by life.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
and not that, well, if we all get together, but yeah, I like, and his band's pretty good. I mean, they're not bad.
I've never heard them.
I saw it. Well, I saw a video and all, but yeah, we're going to hear Lenny Molinari play. Nobody's gonna know who Lenny Molinari is, but he's the best guitarist I've ever met in New Jersey. At a club, they were with he's a band called Salvation back in the 70s, and they were really the best. They played at the Osprey all the time, and that's where Lenny headlined, and he was Jimi Hendrix good when he had Jimi Hendrix here in the Red Band, way back then. He was the fastest, cleanest. Yeah, Lenny Molinari. No, Lenny Molinari. The guy we're going, but he's going to be playing at a place in Silverton, right? Where he doesn't play out a lot anymore, so it's pretty exciting. Kathy saw him. He'll play his band will play stuff like the Beatles, difficult stuff. I mean, I Am a Walrus, and it's right. That's the first time I've heard everybody smoke pot, smoke pot, smoke pot. I never heard that in all the time I heard that song live until he did it. So
You have to write backwards, Johnny.
Hey,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I did that. I wrote it backwards and forwards.
Okay, hey, when you do that there, if you want to remember directions, write them like that, and then when you're in the car, cats be in the daytime.
Just
Though.
flip them.
Yeah, you put it right up on the dash right here, and you'll see it in the window. You'll see the reflection, and it'll be reversed. And it really works. I mean, like turn quarter mile. You don't have to be looking down, and you can do it with a Sharpie, and that's what it has to do. Bleed through like that. I do it all the time.
That's what I did with the Sharpie.
Yeah, there you go.
I saw your crawl, Marina. I
The
know what you're
crawl.
saying. The capital crawl. That was good. You're a rock star. Yeah, I'll text her. You are a rock star. All right, I don't know what to say about Wolf, other than I had a hard time connecting to his phone too when I just called him and left him a voicemail. So I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time somebody didn't come on. Happens.
The Edison crawl.
That was the Edison. Oh, okay. Okay.
Let us take a moment to thank our sponsors, cmmnj.org, ufcwr, lowglass.com, oprahmachine.org, and sativacross.org. Be donating. Thank you all.
That's pretty nice. I like that.
That's my Fifth Symphony.
Very good.
Things you come up with when you're biking.
Things that make you go, remember that one?
Can you take the wheelchair song, make a heavy metal version?
I have
make
one.
You do?
I have like 8 versions of that song. I
Oh my.
Yeah, I know.
Lefty, do
Oh
you have
my
any,
is right.
do you have any words of wisdom for me with this wheelchair access here? You're listening, right?
How many steps is it?
There's no steps. There's no ramp. There's a door. You can't open it. You can't reach it.
So they need one of those
If you're in a
buttons that
wheelchair.
you hit like at the
They don't
parkway
have a,
entrance.
yeah, they don't have, right.
With that
That's what
with
you
that
need.
little thing, and it's a square thing like that, and
Mhm.
you hit it, and it opens the door. That's what you need.
Yep.
We have one at PT that it's like,
Well, yeah, especially you need it there.
it's about that big. Well, nobody can see it like that, and you hit
can
it,
see it,
and the
okay.
door comes open real nice.
You know,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
So that's what they need here.
I didn't know that.
Telling people
they-
to go around the corner and come in through the garbage room.
Oh,
I wish
That was pretty nasty. I was like, I had to walk away.
I
was
would
like,
walk
no.
in that way regardless, anyways, because it's most likely it's unlocked.
What?
Garbage
door's not-
door.
The garbage room is not locked. No, it's locked. You got to have a code to get in. It's not like the door stays open. You know what I mean?
Well, there's nothing that a romper suit and a hat won't fix, and just knock on the door. Garbage man.
Yeah.
You
Same
can't.
thing
It's
with
in the garage. It goes
it's the
into
same
the
thing
garage.
with the guys with the leaf blowers. You know, ain't nobody question it. They walk on through, get out their way.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
It's like you can get into like a theater or like a sporting event by just carrying a ladder. They'll just get out of your way.
That makes sense.
That's pretty good.
That really does. You know, I mean,
My
I
only
can't tell
tip
you
is
how many
scrambled
times I've
eggs.
gotten. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten into events doing things like that, like just pretending I'm a roadie.
well, yeah, you could. I'd love to hear it.
And then you get a band and everything, and then you no worries. Like I'm with the band. Like, oh, okay, gotcha.
I have the T-shirt.
So, Well, how old? How many? When did you start figuring that would work? And it did. That's pretty fascinating. I mean, how
Yeah,
old?
it's pretty good.
When I worked at the Brighton bar, and then my friends left the Brighton bar and went to PNC Bank, and they're like, "Yeah, just grab something and walk in with it."
See, I think it works in the movies, but knowing it really would work at some point. You're in a way challenging a guy. What do you think I'm not? You know, it's easier just to say okay or whatever. You know.
Yeah,
And
not anymore.
I can see how that would work. I just sat outside a bar one time that didn't check IDs, but there was a stool there. I don't know if they had a lazy bouncer or what. So I'd sit there and I'd check IDs. And as soon as they'd walk in, they were going to get their ID checked by the person at the bar. So it was kind of like they'd all know they'd been had. But mostly it was because I was real okay. I did it because I was shy, but I could do that. I could do that.
So you made friends that way?
Yeah. I'd
Meet women that way?
Well,
you live down the street from me. I'll see you later.
It was probably the 70s.
The last four numbers of everybody's license number, will tell you what month and what year you were born, and then there's another letter after it. And so, knowing that, I think I found somebody that I don't know, didn't match up or whatever, but it was funny because you could feel the nervousness, the little look, But it was mostly, I didn't check any guy's ID. I mean, what would I do that for? That'd be stupid. And I wouldn't check any no girls' IDs if they're with a guy, but it's 3 or 4 girls walking in. I was kind of hoping when I got in later, I could apologize. I'm sorry.
I used to go to the Osprey too. You and I went to the same places.
Yeah.
We had the same stomping grounds.
Oh, I do.
Also, when I'd go back in the bar, I'd always find that I'd sit right close to the women's room because she's going to come back out, and I'd have time to have a good line because I was bad under pressure. Like I could never extemporaneous rap or anything. I'd have to have a clue. I guess if it was today, it'd be like with people going out to smoke a cigarette. A couple of girls would go out and smoke a cigarette. I know they're coming back in, and I know they're after smoking a cigarette. And so, I'd go out.
One of those guys.
No, I'd go make a phone call and hope the phone didn't ring while I was pretending to talk on it or something.
Hey, what's up, Neil?
Yeah.
Hi, Neil.
Howdy.
Oh, man. See, I know there's something wrong with me, but it's not harmful to anybody. So, I kind of glide by.
What sort of cannabis are you talking about? Either medical or illicit? Medical. It's all medical.
Yes.
All cannabis use is medical. They still haven't yet figured that out.
In New Jersey, cannabis isn't illicit if you're 21 or older.
No.
But the problem is that 92% of all the black market herb has got some type of pesticides, mold, or something wrong with it.
Which is why, although it's about
that's your Schedule 3.
I'm a one-trick pony myself. I'm the patients need home grow, and I don't really deal with much else. I mean, I'll help somebody else deal with other aspects, but when it's original initiatives, it's because patients will get to grow before adults. They're not going to get it at the same time. Now, if I can't convince somebody of that, I move on. But thinking it's going to be the other way, just like it was with legalization, the Senate President Scutari is going to have to drop the rope on not allowing, holding back the patient's bill, home grow bill from being heard. And then there's still an adult bill that he can hold back. and he wins that because patients aren't really in an income initiative anymore because there's no tax on it. And, it'd be an easy rope to let go of. But what happens then is then the patient bill gets heard, and pro and con, and then everybody, the other senators find out, wow, this is a pretty low-key bill. 4 adult, 4 immature plans, it's like right in line with, everything that gets discovered at the patient informational hearing for that bill will apply to the adult bill. The same arguments from a different direction. Sometimes it's not about medicine at all, but the thing is, that's what adults could really pile on and say, you know what, it's not going to help me. I'm not a registered patient, but you know what? It's like all hands on deck because everything, the skids are greased everywhere else for every other improvement. If we can't break the dam of a bill being heard, not voted on, man can stop a bill by not allowing a hearing. He can just easily do that, but can't be like, well, he's stopping it here. Stopping a vote, he's preventing a vote by not allowing it. That sounds undemocratic. So you block the bill that you would have to have first. That's it. Nobody cares a shit about that. That's the door that's unlocked for him to get in and stop the whole thing. So that it's in its 5th year. Yeah, it's an all hands on deck thing. And
we tested cannabis we tested marijuana from Jersey City off the street, regs. And it tested just as good as any kind of dispensary that's out there, if not better.
The dog's saying otherwise.
Yeah, he's a drug sniffing dog.
Yeah, he called you out, bro. You gonna take that from the dog?
Yeah. So anyway, patients should be allowed to grow their. New Jersey also has a distinction of being the first state to legalize medical cannabis without home grow after 13 states before New Jersey did have home grow.
So you can
all had home grow. We went the other way. We blazed a new path, like the Donner path. Yeah.
So you can brew your own alcohol at home.
Small
Can you grow your own tobacco at home too?
Yes, you
Or
can.
is that okay?
No, you
so
can. You may.
Okay, so I can do 2 of those, but I can't grow my medicine.
That's correct.
Tomatoes, right? I could grow them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I know. Yeah, it is all. You really follow the slice of the pie for New Jersey interests. What slice of the pie is adult legalization bringing into Trenton? Because it's all about the state level for me, to where it actually going to affect me. But yeah, I don't know the numbers. I'm sure somebody here should. How much it's a large amount. I hear about how much was spent, but I don't hear the exact numbers on what Trenton's take is. But you can bet it's growing into a significant source of income, and they want adult legalization to work because that brings money in.
Well, I heard the last numbers I heard were medical patients were down to only about 40,000 in the state.
Yeah, no, it's like 47,000.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
we had like 150,000 right before legalization.
Yes.
I remember the lines at Garden State Dispensary were out the door.
Yep. Yeah. The good old days.
Well, now it's all about the what's the state tax? 6.625?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then like a 2% city tax for different towns.
Yeah, and then there's a
So it's
is that the social equity tax?
Yeah.
There is a 2% for the townships.
Local
will allow,
Yeah, the only discount that the medical patients get is if the dispensary is a medical dispensary is that the sales tax.
Yeah.
Now they will not give it to you in recreational dispensaries, but what a lot of them do is they will, medical patients. It's one of their categories. They make sure it's one of their categories where they give a 10 or 15% discount, which is good because that's more than what you were saving in taxes at the 6.625.
I just
Well,
want to know where my tax money is going towards that I spend at the
Who knows?
recreational places. I would
Who
like an
knows?
itemized thing,
I
like
I
to
kind of
see.
looked. I did read into when an article passed by me or a new thing, and they were able to make it sound like they were getting a handle on getting the money to where it was going, where it wasn't before. But I couldn't tell how much of it was, the whitewash you give it that when it's helping you. It's, you got to read into everything. You can't take anything at face value. And but I was looking to be able to try to see social equity, because if it's all about social equity, it really should be. And I know that there have been complaints from
Tell her,
those
dog.
who would be benefiting from it. Like same thing, where's it going? And also they were supposed to, have considerations. Well, you would know, Johnny, the considerations, I think, for just applying to have a dispensary. That was supposed to get you to the head of the line 4 out of 5 times, maybe, or something. Like something. And I thought, well, okay, that's some, but that's the social equity for somebody who can take part at that level. And Jesus, to me, social equity would be freaking home grow. If you want to home grow it yourself, that's social equity, because it's if it's not for medical, if it's just because you want to use it for how you always use it and it's not medical, you don't need to grow a very special type because you're growing it for, well, let's see, I can grow it and I could plant it in my backyard and it would cost bullshit, and I'd not spend so much money and save money and just buy the really good stuff. Then I don't know.
Use
So
cow
the
shit,
cannabis-
not bullshit.
So the cannabis taxes are supposed to invest in the impacted areas, right? So that would be like the heavy traffic areas. If I'm
like my
understanding that
neighborhood.
correctly. Well, yeah, my neighborhood also.
I found 21 grams of crack cocaine outside my curb one year.
Really?
Yeah, man. They stashed it in a pile of leaves, and they were selling it at the basketball court, and they would run back and take it out the leaves and then run back up there.
Oh.
And then what do you do? Run out and see what it was and run back and go, woo,
No, I was raking leaves, and I was like,
oh.
I went like this with the leaves, and I was like, holy shit, there was like all these little apple bags, and I was like,
And, yeah, and somebody didn't like bum rush you or something, like a bunch of little kids with,
they
Wow.
must have left it there, like that was their stash spot. They must have, went on
Yeah.
with whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, because that could be anybody, right?
Right. I just scooped it up, pretend like I didn't see nothing, and went on with my life.
So we have more than 400 licensed businesses. And let's see, how much money did they get last year? They got $49.5 million in tax revenue, and $8 million was supposed to go to social equity.
So how many potholes did they fill with pot?
They didn't fill any around here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they got to start planting
Terrible.
pot plants in the potholes.
Yeah, that might be the thing to do. Maybe they'll get
And we
the
could
idea.
film it.
I went like just right down the corner, right? There's a pothole they weren't fixing here, and I had a cone, and I put on a red vest there, and I wheelbarrowed down. What was it concrete?
No, it was like little pebbles.
Oh yeah, it was the stone dust that you put down. Yeah, I filled it with that and tamped it down, and then took my cone and the wheelbarrow and went like 3-4 houses back to here. I take part.
I used to do that. I used to sweep up those stones and put them back in the holes.
Yeah.
So by the end of last year, we had registered nearly 53,000 patients, almost 4,000 caregivers, and 1,500 healthcare providers.
With
So
all-
And
another
New Jersey has no
7,000
idea what a real caregiver is. That's the person
I
that's
know
supposed to grow your plants for you,
I know.
not just go to the dispensary and be an Uber driver for your weed.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
that's
but
what-
that's
and
not
that's also
that's not how they
that's-
see a caregiver. A caregiver does,
But every other state that
8-hour
has a
shift.
medical program,
yeah.
that's what a caregiver is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you caregiver rights to grow my 6 plants.
Well, that would be,
But
actually,
we don't have that.
anybody could come into your house with a law in place and help you grow and leave. I mean, they're free to come and go, and then it all be done right in front of you. I don't know how, people, it never makes it into the equation, but I got to tell you what, becomes reality. People are going to be real quick to find out that this is therapeutic, watching your medicine grow. The idea that what's going to help you all alone, and you watch it, and it's a miracle, and you see it day by day. And then you go, okay, now when you cut the top off just right here, what's going to happen is branches are going to grow out from above the other leaves right here, and then you watch it, and then the buds start to form, and then I hope it reaches the next bud up there. Yeah, well, up top if you do it right, and it's therapeutic.
There's a place in Lewiston, Maine, a dispensary up there, a medical dispensary, and they have their little window, whatever, little office area that you go into the dispensary, and then they have this glass window, and you can see right inside where they're growing the medicine.
Yeah,
And the plants like right there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like maybe like a 6-inch glass, thing like they have at the post office where, I guess that's required or something. But yeah, you can look in and see all the plants growing, and it's like, wow, there's your medicine, and there's the harvest. It was all organic.
That's pretty cool.
But for the adults who wouldn't be thinking of it as medicine, yeah, if it's what keeps them centered and they could grow it for nothing, it'd be improving their life.
Their quality of life. They would go from existing to living.
Yeah, which is also what your actual health is for. It's where your quality of life is attainable.
Well, you know what? But it seems like everything is going sideways, and really talking a lot about the psychedelic therapy, and I have an issue with that because of what psychedelics are. We can get people that maybe smoke too much weed or smoke the wrong kind of weed, or maybe there are people that are that just can't smoke. We can get them down from that, but a psychedelic, you got to wait for that to wear off. So
yes,
that's I have a lot of issues. I have a whole list of issues about psychedelics. I told you I'm a psychedelic doula, so
I was too.
I took a course, and
Xanax breaks the.
Can I finish? I'm speaking here. I can do Kamala very good. I'm talking. But now you made me forget what I was saying. Go ahead, Johnny. Talk.
That's all I wanted to say. Xanax breaks that psychedelic.
Yeah, but you could rub your 2 feet together, like in the what we call the what's the pose called in yoga? We have a pose that you put the palms of your feet together, the butterfly pose, and that'll do it. Or chew a couple black pepper, or just wait. You're just gonna have to wait it out. But psychedelics, they last 12 hours. They could last 24 hours. They could really do some damage on.
Oh, that's a troll there.
Oh yeah.
That's
got to put you in the rubber room.
Yeah. Shouldn't take drugs. Yeah, you know what? Actually, we have drug stores because drugs aren't silly, and in entire drug stores. There's nothing silly about it. So you must be a healthy person, Neil. I've been ignoring you for a while, but I got a piece of blue tape that can knock you out of my consciousness. So, I don't know what your point is. Are you feeling better about yourself now, Neil? Are you really? Yeah, really.
You eat it.
I know. It's sort of like knowing people whose lives have been saved by these illegal drugs. You know, I hope it never comes to that for you or anyone you care about, because that's the way most people find out they've been assholes, you know. And I hope that's not how you find out you're being an asshole. I hope you can just take some constructive criticism, and maybe karma will leave you a little bit alone. Right now, hold on. I got some tape just for you. Oh, you're a master. What do you bait people's hooks for them? Come on, read into it. A masturbator. Come on.
He's a fisherman. He likes to use chum.
Here you go, master. See what this is? This is magic blue tape. That basically, let's see. Oh, say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Hey, kid.
Oh no. Hey, good for you. You know what? I take it back. It's going to take a little more than that, because you shine through the blue tape, but we got this magic.
No, I don't like seeing you be assholes. You know what? Can you block this person from like coming on?
Yeah, look, I'm blocking him right now. You know, this is this makes me so glad. You know, no matter how my life might be, I give. You know,
He's a limey. He's a limey. He's mad because we beat him in the.
You bastard.
They're still mad about the revolution.
Gonna go have some fish and chips with vinegar.
Yeah, go have some. Some bangers with. Go have some bangers.
Bye, Dick. Yeah, bye, Dick. At Neil Wright.
Go find another podcast.
Yeah. I don't know. I got to say, it makes me feel so much more at home with my own. You hear me, like, I don't know why I am the way I am, you know, and man, it might be hard to live with me. I don't know. But sometimes somebody comes along who reminds me that I'm more normal than that person. See, I have something to gain in my life when I do a little introspection. But to be somebody like that, and I say that, not this, because he's covered up right now. I can't see fuck all. That's how you say it in England, fuck all? Isn't that it, you know? Anyway, it wouldn't be. Are you a wanker? Wait, which is it? Wanker or tosser for somebody like? I think tosser is Australian. Wanker would be him, right? You wanker, and you gotta say wanker.
Well, you know what? He's wasting his energy and his time with negativity.
Yeah.
Instead of like stopping and smelling the flowers.
No, he's here to make other people feel normal. And you know, you need people like him.
Absolutely.
You know it's a hit.
Yeah, you don't really know. You know? Well, anyway, you know, it's not an issue for me now.
Never was an issue.
There you go. I was waiting for music. You know, Lefty's going to put something on to segue into
something.
Yeah.
Something.
You know, did you ever? Okay, seriously. Way back
but
when,
it's a show about something.
You know what? This is payback for me. This is karma. I used to make occasionally crank calls when I was in 7th grade. So this is probably 7th grader. But, you know, it'd be like you'd look and there'd be 7 Lipschitzes and you'd call them and go, is this Lipschitz? Yes, it is. Well, if you're a Lipschitz, my ass whistles. And then there'd be
I remember that one. What about is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, better go catch it.
Yeah.
You know?
Prince Albert in a can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it was as stupid as things, as stupid as this, but it was even actually more childlike because it would be, you could call and they go, oh, you'd say the Viper is coming in 3 minutes. And then a minute later you call, the Viper is coming, and you do it in 1 minute. And then you call and it's this tentative, hello? Hello, I'm the Viper. I come to wipe your windows. Hello. How stupid is that? But I thought it was funny. And I don't see his name anymore, so I don't know. But this is a 7th grader. I'm sorry. I hope it didn't hurt your feelings. You know, you're doing okay for 7th grade, just like I was.
Yeah.
He needs a Weineken and some French fries.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, this was a fun
I
show.
apologize for tonight. I don't know what lines got crossed with Wolf. Like, let me see if I have a message. No, I don't.
You have one unheard message.
Well, you won't forget a pass from me because he's a good guest.
He is a good guest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think that we had you know what? We all do that with time. So he's in a different time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not like the metaphorical, like where I found.
Do you know the mushroom man? The mushroom man. The mushroom man. With dirt on his hands and a watercolor van who lives down old Poplar Lane. He wears 3 caps on his head. Says one is for luck, one is for rain. The last one keeps his secrets fed. All grown under Poplar Lane. Do you know the mushroom man? The mushroom.
Love it.
I grew mushrooms last year. I told you guys that, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I took some pictures of them. They're pretty. I want to do it again this year, but it's been yucky outside.
Papa was a rolling stoner. Papa was a rolling stone. Call me on my mobile phone. I'm a rolling stoner, tumbling along. Pardon if I'm overly home, but my head is just like a globe. It won't stop spinning, spinning around and around. Tell me, did your father ever sit you down? Did he ever tell you about the sound? You know, the one that makes the world go round. It's the sound of the drum. Papa was a rolling stoner. Papa was a rolling stone. Papa was a rolling stoner. Papa.
Because we wouldn't be performing. I liked it.
Me too.
Just that.
Neil Wright, are you at Cherry Coke?
Neil Wright says we're weirdos.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah, it takes one to do one.
Yes. That's what we were going for.
Yes, we're proud of that.
You belong.
That's what we stand for, weirdos.
Stick around, buddy.
You are
You
successful.
got it. You finally get us.
Let me
Thank
say it
you.
like the ladies' man Tim Meadows character would say it. It'd be like, yeah, you say that like it's a bad thing.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody had ever see Saturday Night Live's The Ladies' Man Tim Meadows.
Yes.
Okay, glad it was like hilarious, you know. And then after that, it was like, you know, it was a call-in thing, and he had the nice shirt on and the bottle.
Hello, Moto.
Yeah, that he would, and you know, he was as misogynistic as he could possibly be. And then a lady called in after that and goes, "Hello, ladies, man, I'm 73 and my husband's 75, and we have sex twice a week." And he went, "Yeah, that's disgusting."
That was what's his face, Derek Harvey, right?
You know,
Dana Carvey.
Tim Meadows.
Yeah, Dana Carvey. He did that.
No, there was Tim Meadows did the lady. Tim Meadows did the lady.
Okay, I thought Dana Carvey did that on SNL.
No, he does the church lady.
Yeah, that I know. Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought he did that one too. But
Yeah.
okay.
I still try. We still try to catch the live Saturday Night Lives. You know, what I try to impress upon people is when that show first came out, you go out on Friday night, and if you weren't having a good time by about 10:30 to 11 o'clock, you load it up on whatever you wanted to have for the rest of the night, and you'd go back and put on Saturday Night Live, and it would be good every time. You know.
Yep.
There was another show that was on Friday nights. Just same kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I was saying Friday, but
do you remember?
Living Color?
No, way before that.
FCTV, maybe, depending what you watched. I mean, that's where Saturday Night Live got most of its cast members from Second City TV in Chicago.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so it could have been them. I mean, they all came. Wow, you sell half of the lot now.
Tupac's stepbrother filed a wrongful death suit. Let's see why.
The diddler did it.
29.
This
is a 29. This murder case is 29 years old.
Yep.
Already? Wow.
Yep.
Talk about time flying.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. 1996. Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? Tupac and what's the other one? Biggie have been talked about so much, though. You know, you forget. Or at least I do. I read a really good book
they
about
were worth
both.
more dead.
Yeah, they were. Somebody wrote a really good book. In fact, I was still living in New York when I read the book. It was all, you know, based on both of them being killed.
That's the same thing that happened with Jimi Hendrix, and the same thing happened with
John Lennon.
No,
No,
that was something else. But the singer from The Doors,
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison, they were both like murdered because they were worth more dead than alive.
Jim Morrison, you know, there's a story though behind him because they like to say he overdosed in his bathtub out in Paris. And, you know, I know that other story that you're talking about. And I believe the other story. I don't know.
But the same thing happened with Prince, how he got that bottle of wine that had fentanyl in it and overdosed in his elevator. And
Elevator? Right?
Come on. And who sent the wine? The diddler.
Yeah. What a shame.
Again, another one worth more dead than alive because of their collection that's in the vault.
Right. Right. You know, they're even doing a different spin on, you know, the Michael Jackson movie just came out, right? So there's a new spin on Michael Jackson because his daughter was really against the movie being made. She said it wasn't a true story about her father. You know, she said that he did do bad things. And so I read a different spin on that. He was actually, now listen to this and try to imagine my face after I read it, that he was actually protecting kids from Jeffrey Epstein.
I could believe that.
You could?
I could.
No, I can't believe that one.
No, me either.
Ask Macaulay Culkin. He'll tell you. He'll
well,
coincide with.
Yes,
with
I know, and they even made he made a statement about that too, and he said just what you're saying. But I don't know that I believe that. It really doesn't, like, you know, matter either way. You know, it was a horrible thing that was done, either which way you look at it. You know. But, you know, things like that went on too long within those circles of people. You know, when you look at people like John Travolta and Tom Cruise, you know, those guys made a lot of money on their films, and they are both Scientologists. Now, I read a thing about Scientology too, and they said that they were protecting them from that kind of scene. And if you think about it, like, you know, yeah, they're a little weird, you know, because we know they're Scientologists and we don't necessarily know that we understand what Scientology is all about. But it does make sense. It does make because if you look at a lot of the people that have invested themselves in Scientology, they stayed out of that whole riffraff of craziness. And now Ellen DeGeneres is being called out because she was involved. It's crazy.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I don't watch the news.
I don't watch the news either. I read Substack.
Covered up and buried and all of that.
Mhm.
There's.
I must have been doing something else because I knew nothing about
What's the Ellen DeGeneres?
It's all right, Jim. No worries. You're not missing anything.
I'm actually quite proud of it.
I didn't get to read the whole thing, but she was somehow involved with Diddy. Her name was they found her name in the files also, like what other file, whatever files that they have, because there's millions of them. And she left the country apparently.
She doesn't live in the U.S.
Kathy, right? She doesn't live in this country anymore.
No, I believe she lives in England.
Right.
Did her wife go with her?
Yeah.
I guess so.
And they sell some kind of cosmetics to make yourself look younger.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
pretty.
really narrows the field down.
And pretty.
Yeah, really.
Wasn't it Maybelline she was tied with?
I said it to make you look pretty.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Maybelline.
Her wife is Portia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
or something.
She's
Sounds like a
supposed to
wine.
be pretty too.
Yeah. Remember,
Just put some
the
WD-40 on your cheeks. You'll look beautiful.
Remember, the expo is this weekend.
Disability Expo.
Disability Expo. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Where is that at?
Weed. I like that weed.
Edison.
Edison.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, where is it in Edison? Okay.
In Raritan Center, in the Expo Center, actually.
Yeah, too far for me.
And at least it
Don't go in
is accessible, unlike the Sheraton.
Let's take a trolley.
Lefty, you're going, right?
Well, that would
I'm
be
gonna try
pretty
to go,
shitty if
but,
they had a weed expo,
Yeah.
a disability expo, and they didn't have any accessibility. That would
Isn't
be, like,
Steve?
terrible.
Isn't Steve giving a speech?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yeah, Steve Way. Yeah.
No way.
Yes, way.
No way, Steve Way.
Hey, I don't know everybody else. Way. No, the answer to no way is yes way. I mean,
Okay, it's 8:30.
It's time to call it a night, folks.
In the morning.
This concludes our podcast.
oh, that was a good one. That seemed better than usual. Well, I can't help it.
I'll catch up
Okay.
with Wolf.
I'm
on the
going to
weekend.
go on mute now.
Okay. And I'll catch up with Wolf on the weekend and find out if he's okay.
Yeah, that's always a good thought too.
Yeah, because someone, as I was, texted me and said, we think he had a coronary event, whatever that means.
You're a nurse.
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
Oh my God, and we do know what it means.
A coronary event can mean a lot of things.
I walk in. My husband's having a coronary event. What's that?
All right, we got to mute ourselves now. Right?
Yeah.
Lefty, you're going to read everybody.
That's a well-timed mute. I'm sorry.
Come on, ding.
Org, UFCWR.
Let's try that again. Try it again.
Let us take a moment to thank our sponsors, cmmnj.org, UFCWR, lowglass.com, oprahmachine.org, and sativacross.org. Be donating. Thank you all.
Be donating. Our list begins. Cheryl, Sabina, Diane, Gracie, Cindy Mae, Marie, Jack, Joan, Randy, Polly, Bill, Chad, Jeremy, Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ, Roger, Jay, Ella, Hattie, Jackie, Anthony, Jake, Armando, Felicia, Lynn, Dan, Sean, Joyce, Lori, Frank, Brian, Flo, Carl, Thorne, Frank, Lorraine, Terry, Charlotte, Cher, Jaybird, Michael, Marley, Colette, Brendan, Red, Rico, Lou, Becky, Wanda, Chip, Paul, Lisa, Marcus, Gary, Julia, Wayne, Joe Marie, Paul, Jeff.
We miss them all.
This concludes our podcast.
Spit on that thing. Spit on it, Wayne. Spit.
You eat it.
Well, I think this was a great show, everyone, and I hope everybody has a great weekend.
Bring me down at the end.
You too.
Well, I appreciate you doing this, Lefty. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully this weekend I won't get assaulted again on Broadway. But if anyone knows who my son is, send me his name. I have his license plate and his house number. Just don't have his name, and I want to sue him for a new phone and for harassment, stalking. The guy is scaring me. He's a bully, and I'm going to
bring
defend
Pepper
myself.
with you.
I'm going to bring pepper spray with me, man. Yeah, this is crazy.
That's right. And what kind of person, beats up a handicapped person?
Is he breaking laws?
Well, assaulting him, well, yeah.
Well, then isn't that a job to report to the police to do? Here's the number. Here's the car. It's assault. I want to file charges. Why are you doing the road
It's petty. They don't want to deal with it. It's not criminal.
I think someone has his address, and so I don't know.
You can just
Why won't
Google
the
it.
police go there? Yeah,
You can just
Google it, right?
his address. It'll pop up with his state
With his
record.
name, who lives there?
Right, exactly. Go to wholivesthere.com.
Can we check voting records?
You could check that too. That'll come up
Voting record.
with his name search.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't even get my own mug shots. I don't know how to do that. I can't help you out with this. This is beyond mug shots.
Are you feeling mad?
Oh
no, I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling sad.
Are you
All
feeling
right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Sue. Good night, all.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. It's the going down of the sun, and in the morning we will remember them.
Thanks again.
Okay, night.